Hey guys, so wanted to do a video on Google My Business. This is obviously not a direct website video, but it's a very, very important tool that we use with all of our clients to help them rank better on Google and get their website seen easier. Now, you've probably heard of it. If you haven't, basically Google My Business is a platform within Google service they offer where you upload your business information, and this is shared to people that try and view your business and potentially find your business in searches. Now, for example, it'll have service areas, what industry you're in, when you operate, contact information, posts, pictures, you name it, you can kind of upload it here. Now, it's a fantastic. You can even have reviews as well. Which is we'll come to that shortly, but very important tool for your business. Now, if you haven't gotten a Google My Business account, you simply can use an existing Google account. Hopefully, you've got one under your business. If not, create one. Go to Google My Business and log in with your Google account, and you will see this page, which you will need to populate. Once you've filled this in, we'll go back to this shortly, but this, for example, if you put in L1P Aesthetics, will show up at the edge of the screen as so. It's a direct link to your website. Directions, if you do this on your phone, you can click that, it'll link directly to your Google Maps, and people can drive and find your address easily. Gives you opening times and all of your reviews, and also links to your socials, which it picks up automatically. Now, another great thing about it is if it's optimized and done well, you will show up for local search terms such as anti-wrinkle near me, lip fillers near me, etc., etc. Now, for people looking obviously for a local service that you offer, you want to be showing up as high as possible on this list. As, for example, you can see LP here on the map. We've got the reviews, the address, the phone number, website link, and directions again, and then obviously competition, which are local to this search term. Now, the factors that rank these are varied, but I'll go through a few of them now to make sure that you are optimizing this as best as possible. The first, one of the first ones is obviously how long you've been around for. So how long you've had your Google My Business. Google likes businesses that have been around for a while. This is not the only ranking factor, obviously, and there's many more that are more important, but that's one thing they do take into consideration. So don't be disheartened if you make one and you're not at the top straight away if you do everything else correctly, because it wants to know that you've obviously been an established business for a little while. Second one is the amount of reviews you get. There's a couple of reasons. Obviously, reviews are fantastic. Firstly, you're validating yourself. We also advise our clients to either get Google reviews more so than any other, and then possibly Facebook reviews after, depending on how you are driving your traffic. But for the most part, we like to get Google reviews because it helps Google validate you and your business. Because obviously Google is one of the best places and means for people to find you. So if we're ranking well on Google, i.e. these local search terms like this, which are fantastic for generating new clients, then this is something obviously we really want to focus on. So make sure you ask your clients for Google reviews over everything else. Another big ranking factor is the information that we fill in on the Google My Business info page. So we need to make sure firstly and foremost we get the industry and business type right. If you offer an aesthetics business, you can copy these two: skincare clinic and beauty salon. You are not a medical, unless you are. Obviously, some dentists, and there are some medical places that do. But for just a standalone aesthetics clinic, I would advise using these industries. Skincare clinic or beauty salon are two fantastic ones. We want to make sure these are accurate as possible. We did a lot of research on this, and this is what we use for our aesthetics businesses. Secondly, get your address right. Obviously, for obvious reasons, we need your clients to find you, and Google needs to know where you are so it can start ranking you once again on these local search terms. Make sure your service areas are completely filled in. Get as many around you in specific areas that you want. If you want people to put in anti-wrinkle near me and they're in Eastbourne or in Hayward Heath or West Sussex or whatever you are, make sure these are filled in. You can maybe go a little bit further afield than where you actually offer. That may help bring in some more, but try and be as concise as possible, because you want Google to know that when someone in a kind of a 30, 40 mile radius of you looks for your services, you are standing with a good a chance of ranking. You don't want to have a too diversified field of area, or you may struggle to rank well. Make sure your opening times are always up to date. Google will quite often ask you if you're open on bank holiday weekends and stuff like that. Make sure that's always populated, and that will really help with your ranking factors. Obviously, contact details, website information, and make sure your services are obviously fully filled in. We can open this here to have a quick look. So you can put in your services, your actual costs, and what they are. Make sure these are filled in. Do not skip anything here. Make sure that you spend lots of time being thorough. There's labels here. Typically, we use the services that you offer and kind of popular search terms. So, for example, lip fillers. For here, you can use Botox because this is not an advertisement. Well, this won't show up anywhere within your content, so you are allowed to use that here. But this will help you ranking for example, lip fillers near me, dermal fillers near me. If you just put anti-aging in, etc., and if someone's local to you, they're more likely to show up. Your bio. Make sure your bio is written concisely. It gives a little bit of a background and what it is that you do. Google does look at this, and this will help when ranking for local search terms such as anti-wrinkle near me, etc. Other things you can do, once you've done this, you're pretty much off to the races. Make sure you don't skip any steps here. Spend a couple of hours going through this. Look at your local competitors, see how they've filled theirs in. You can see quite a lot from these sections here. So open up your competitors and see how they're filling in their information. See, for example, skincare clinic in Hickstead, West Sussex. So you can find this information out from your competitors and make sure it's all filled in. Other things you can do, you can add posts. We've added a few for L1P. We had a social celebrity cam. And obviously another great one here is photos that you want to add. So if you go back to this listing here, you can see the photos. This will automatically change based on the photos you have uploaded. So for example, here, so you've got a gallery, and it will rotate these and pick the most popular for you. This is quite a compelling image, and you want people to see your listing. So make sure these are filled in, and you'll see that it shows you views. For example, this has had 1,260 views, which is absolutely fantastic. So you can see your listing's getting viewed a lot. That particular image has had a lot of views. Like I said, it will rotate them based on the most popular. So make sure you upload a fair few. Some of the clinic is always good, so people can see where they're going to be coming. But that kind of wraps this up, guys. If you really optimize this Google My Business, you stand to make far more appointments and inquiries from your website. So do spend time on this. Make sure you analyze your competitors and really push your clients for Google reviews. And that about wraps this up. If you have any questions on this particular video, be sure to give us an email or catch us on a call.